Hello everybody, it's my pleasure to welcome the new members who have joined us recently. Welcome on board, colleagues. This video will help you in the data extraction step. This video will show you how to enter the data in the Google spreadsheet. Okay, please be with me. The process is easy, just we need to be careful in the entering the data. So you will find the included article in our project in this Google spreadsheet that I will share the link with you. And to know how many articles you need to be reviewed, you will find your name in column N under the reviewer title. As you see here, the articles from 1 to 5 are mine. Each one of us will have only 5 articles in this step. So how to start the process? I will start with the article number 1, which is belong to Tanaka, under the title Seminal Oxidation Reduction Potential and Sperm DNA Fragmentation Index Increase Among Infertile Men with Varicocele. We have uploaded the full text of all the included articles in a drive that I will share the link with you. Also, you will find the full text of the article in the drive. So I need to search for my article number 1, which is Tanaka. I will search it in the drive and download the article Tanaka and download the article. To be available on my computer so I can read it carefully. Okay, this is my article, Tanaka et al. Okay, let's see. In the first step of this process, I need to fill each of the columns carefully. So in the first column or the first step in the process, I need to identify what kind of parameters I have in this article. So if I have only sperm parameters, or I have sperm parameters with the other one, such as DNA fragmentation, so I will put cross sign and the fill. You will read the article and see what parameters you have in this article and put a cross sign in the fill. So here you are. You can comment, or you have any comment. You can add your comment in this column, and then we will the comment will be reviewed by the leading team. If the article is non-English, you can enter in this field. It is non-English, and you can enter the language, such as if the article in Chinese, you can write non-English and write the name of the language. So non-English Chinese. If you see here in column O, if you see that we have included an article that it is not eligible to be included, it should be excluded, you can write your comment here that this article should be excluded due to any reason you see in this article, your article. So you can write any comment, and as I said, we will as a leading team, we will review your comment. After that, you need to specify the type of the study. So you can see it in the drop-down box. If it is a randomized control study, or it's a case control study, or it's an observational study, you can select one of these choices. This is an important step in this process, which is the Cambridge quality check. Before entering the data, we need to check the quality of the paper based on Cambridge quality checklist. I will share with you the Cambridge quality checklist. You can read the checklist and enter the data based on your results. So you can see this is the article that I will be share it with you. Checklist, Cambridge quality checklist. You can see this article, which belongs to Cambridge quality checklist, and you will find the checklists in the article. Let's see. In column Q, Cambridge quality checklist have 3 different checklists. The first one is checklist for correlates. You go to the article, you will find this table, which is the checklist for correlates. It is simply a process that you can answer the question by the checklist. So let's see the first one, correlate score. If the article used total population sampling or random sampling, you will give 1 score to this question, or if there is convenience sampling or a case control sampling, you will give 0 to this question. Then go to the second question, indicate response rate, then indicate sample size, good measure of correlate, good measure of outcome. You can answer each one of these questions and give your score. Then you will collect this scores. For example, in indicate sampling method, the article have used total population sampling. You will give him 1, and in indicate response rate you give him 0. Adequate sampling size, give it 0. Good measure of correlate 1, good measure of outcome 1. The summation will be 3. Then you will enter 3 in this column. After that, you need to screen the article for the checklist for risk factors. Go to the table of checklist for risk factors and answer the question and give the article the scores based on your result. If the data was cross-sectional, you will give 1, or retrospective study 2, prospective study 3. For example, if my article that I mentioned before, Tanaka et al., have prospective data, I will give them 3. After that, we need to check for the causal risk factors. So we need to go to the third table and the Cambridge quality checklist and answer each of the following questions and give the score based on the data you have. So study without a comparing group, you will give him 1. No analysis of change. Study without a comparing group. No analysis of change, 1. Inadequately controlled study. No analysis of change, 2, and so on. The randomized experiment will have 7 scores. So you will enter the data based on the answering this question. What type of causal risk factor you have in this study or in this article? You will enter the data here. For example, it's 5. Okay? So, this is the first step in this process. This data will be verified by another researcher that we will determine after finishing the screening process. If the verifier agree with you, he will choose I agree. If disagree, he will choose disagree and explain why he is disagree with you. So we are now in the data extraction section. As you see in column X, you have to name the group. So what is the kind of a group? The name of the group in the article is patient group, or if the article have used different groups, group 1, group 2, group 3, group A, group B, or any kind of naming. Just enter the name of the group because some articles may have 3 or 4 or 5 different groups. Column Y, we need to specify the laterality of varicocele. Is in the left, right, bilateral, mixed, or non-specified. Then the grade of varicocele, grade 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have made the drop-down box to help you in the entering the data. After that, you need to know what was the classification criteria of varicocele in the article based on WHO criteria, Tobin criteria, Sartici criteria, or non-specified. Then you have to enter any available data in the articles. So if we have data on volume of tests, you can enter the data. If you don't have, so you can left the cell empty. So if the article contains the volume of right tests, I will enter it, or no, I will leave it empty. The same is for other data, other columns. If you have FSH hormone level or no, if you have testosterone hormone level in the article or no, you can enter it if you have it, or left it empty if you don't have. As I said, each of the entering data will be verified by another screener researcher later. So the data extraction process is simply to find or to extract what we can extract from the article. Any useful data, we can extract it from this article to use it for our meta-analysis. We can put it in this sheet. So this is the basis of our project, which is sperm DNA fragmentation. So as you see, I want to explain to you this column AR, which is the test. You have to specify what kind of test they have used in their article. So there is no another thing that I want to explain to you. If you need any help, you can contact me directly to explain any any clear or any question you have to need to explain. Thank you very much, and I hope you can finish the process smoothly. Thank you.